All right, just about set to go. And on the mound now, Lake Backer. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
That one drilled left field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Brandon Lau now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that one wrapped foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Junior Caminero batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one inside, look out. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the
runner takes off and fouled off. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Snap throw to third, and he's back in on a dive. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard liner. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Caminero off of first with 2 away. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So digging in, Jose Caballero. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
This to third. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Whips it across. That ends the inning. Bottom of the first. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Digging in, Agustin Ramirez. And he deals. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. Slings to first in time. Nice job behind the plate there. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2
Runner at
strikes.
second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 14. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Ramirez brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. And that drops in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter, number 15.
And now the DH, Josh Lowe.
Josh Lowe.
In for a strike. 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Stowers. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Miami, and here is Kyle Stowers. Littell back to work. To the right side, Aranda. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Eric Wagaman will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And that one pulled foul. In the air, out towards left center. Meisner puts it away for the out. 2 down. And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Caballero. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. Inside, just missed. Lau bats left, throws right, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, Boone, that 0-2 slider was completely set up by the first 2 pitches of the at-bat where they went hard in. As a hitter, you got to be a little quick. You think that they're going to try to exploit you in that part of the plate, and they go away with the breaking ball. Very difficult to be able to get something to that pitch. So nice execution from start to finish for the 3-pitch strikeout.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Now batting.
First and second, 1 out. Cameron Meisner next to hit for the Rays. That one inside, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Popped up, and the infield fly rule call.
Batter's out.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Caballero. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
Nope. Outside.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 on, 2 outs. And a base hit into right center field. Here comes Lau. He'll score. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And that one hammered. That's back there. See you later. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Into center, Meisner moving in on this one. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. Then there's 1 down. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. That one misses, and the count is 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swings through that one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Count's full.
Gets a piece and stays alive. High in the air, out to right. Caballero under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, pretty clear to me.
0-1's the
He's
count.
trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch in the
Ball
dirt.
1.
Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
2 outs, base is empty. Outside.
2 strikes.
3-2 now. Swing at a ground ball,
No,
and
that's
that's just foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Corrals it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now, number 14. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more.
Now the Marlins manage.
Pitching for
So
the
they turn to their
Marlins,
closer, Anthony
number
Bender.
37.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Anthony
quality pitches out of him right here.
Bender.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just
Ball 3.
missed.
And that pitch count is
3 balls,
impactful
1
because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
I got 3-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And foul ball. On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit. Right through there for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And ball 1. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left field, way back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they hold him at 2nd.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Low. The next to hit takes ball 1. 1 on, nobody out. A run in. Top half of inning number 4. Going to count 1-2.
Good late
1 ball,
sink on that
2 strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Into the 2nd deck it goes. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
and might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
And he's got a double.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shift in defense can do about it, though.
Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a foul ball. Lau leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one. That's to third. On to first. Now 2 out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cameron Meisner. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The other way, and foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Just misses, and it's 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And the batter now, Kyle Stowers. Grounded out his first time. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. And now 2 aboard. Next to hit, Matt Mervis. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. So first and second with 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sinoja. They get the force. That's the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the shortstop, Taylor Walls. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
Here comes the skipper. New
pitcher
pitcher for the Marlins, Jesus Tinoco.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder.
Now the left fielder. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. Tinoco winds and deals. Chases that one upstairs.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the catcher up to hit, Danny Jansen. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
That one missed. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 15.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Josh Lowe. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
In for a strike, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The next offering misses. And the count's full. Right through there. Got it. And that'll do it. The Rays strand. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Littell back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Fortes tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner, and this could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. Coming home. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The tag out. But 1 run is in to score. 2 down, bases empty. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. And that's outside. 1-0. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Runner on the go. In the air, right field, Sanchez. Settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Aranda. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Lau around second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
So up next, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. And that clips the inside corner. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Caballero. And that will end the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder. Ground ball right side. Off balance speed. There's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now Xavier Edwards. 1 for 4 with a double. And that one popped in the air left field. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
This one finishes